Hey, what is up, my people? Is this mic on me? Is the camera on me? What is up, my people? It is your boy, Craig Cash. This is Craig Cash TV. Bow. 3 in the building. Oh, my goodness. Man. Another wonderful day, man. Knocked out. I spent my last night at the Airbnb last night with my moms. I just got off the phone with my moms, matter of fact. I called. I said, I didn't want nothing, Mom. I just wanted to hear your beautiful voice again while you're in Nashville before she catches her flight tomorrow. Wonderful time, y'all. Oh, my gosh. I'm still tired. Still got residuals. For real, I had a wonderful Thanksgiving, though, man. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen the video. Beautiful moments. I captured a lot of beautiful moments, man. It brought back a lot of memories for me. Reminded me of when I was a kid. But before I start this off, y'all, I don't want anybody, before I even start this video, do not take this the wrong way. This is not a Roommate Chronicles video. That's not what this is. I want to talk about karma. I want to talk about the end results of what can happen when you do people wrong. That's all this video is. That's all y'all need to take from this video. But I got to capture a few highlights so I can get into the video. So that's what I'm going to do. Karma's a bad motherfucker, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Karma is real. Please believe in karma. It's real. All right? Karma is real. And I just want to speak on that for a few minutes tonight. I said, I got this room, sitting back in my little cozy motel room, like always. Got it nice and warm in here with this free heat, this free cable, and free lights. But no, I wanted to, for real, on a real note, I want to talk about karma. And, that shit, I've been a victim of karma. I've had to deal with some karma. But we're going to get into it. We're going to go to a quick commercial, and we're going to get right back into it. It's your boy, Craig Cash TV 3. Don't y'all go nowhere. I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed.
I used to work in an office with this black woman named Verna Jean. She was so passionate about anything she'd say. I'd be like, hey, Verna, you want a cup of coffee? No, I want a cup of coffee.
Call me Cardi B, I run this shit like cardio. I'm in district in the jazz.
All right, we are back. And I shouldn't be too long with this video. I'm going to try not to be. But hey, at the end of the day, when you're in these YouTube streets, long form videos, I guess is where it's at, I know people do shorts, and that's their thing. I do a few shorts, but karma. Like I said, I'm not going to do this video. It's not to bash, I ain't going to call it bashing. It's not to, be a clown or speak my truth about what happened with my situation with the Roommate Chronicles. This is not a Roommate Chronicle video. But like I said, I want to hit some key notes and tell y'all this is the end result of what happens, when you handle people wrong, when you handle people in the wrong way. So I want to go to this video, and I'm going to let it run through. I'm not going to do like a reaction to this video, because it's short. It's about 3 minutes long. And because I want people to understand something. So just keep in mind, y'all, this is not a Roommate Chronicle video. It's not what this is. Like I said, I'm done with that. I've been done with that. I've been done with that for some days now. But let me go here to this video. And that way y'all can get an understanding of what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Man. I don't get it, y'all. I said I was going to leave it alone. That's what I said. That's what I've done. I don't know. Maybe you're having dreams or something. I don't know. I don't know. But I said a long time ago, man, I play chess, not checkers. That's what I do. I'm in the building, man. We out. I'm kind of mad at myself, though, y'all, because, man, I got some funny shit. I could do some funny shit right now, man. It's a damn shame, though, man. Got to keep this funny shit in the vault. I said I was gonna do this for y'all.
So
I said I was gonna do it for y'all. You know, Craig Cash TV3 is in the building. Y'all already know that.
All right, this is what I take as I do my manifestation. The colada silver, banana oil, shampoo, the little grow my hair, and then for my eyes, trying to restore my eyesight. Restart the manifestation. I got to do what I say I'm going to do, and do what I say, and say what I'm going to do. And then I got to come up here and look at that picture. And, every day I'm going to say this, and you might want to say this to yourself. Be happy every damn day. Say no more, the shit show supervisor. And let's get into this content right here. And this is what I'm going to tell y'all.
I'm going to pause this to right. Y'all notice he says, let's get into this content. So let's see what his content is about. Let's just see what it's about. And like I said, I'm going to let this run through. And then, I don't, like I said, this is not a Roommate Chronicles. I'm doing this to make a point. And y'all will understand once y'all see this video. My name, like I said, I've been done with him. Y'all haven't seen me do any Roommate Chronicle videos because I already have a playlist for that, for those that choose to binge watch it. So this is not like a clowning episode or none of that. I want people to understand the end result of karma. What happens to you when you have to deal with karma. That's all this is.
All right, so I think it's over. To Cointel, Catfish Craig, people are off my back, y'all. The investigation is over. Wish them the best, but when you do good things, you do people right, and you can take accountability of it. You did something wrong with yourself, that's all you need to do. I know I've did everything I supposed to do as a friend. But we ain't gonna worry about that anymore. But we wish that boy the best. Say no more. But as I do my manifestation, y'all, and get myself together, and y'all gonna watch this hair grow right back. I gotta show y'all how it's gonna grow right back. But just looking today how everything's falling in place for me. You just gotta keep manifesting and keep thinking it's gonna happen. You cannot stop thinking it's gonna happen. You gotta keep saying whatever's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. What you need to happen is gonna happen. Manifest it, think it, live it, shit it, eat it, sleep it. Do what you need to do. Think about it all day, but don't stress yourself about it, but think about it. Your next move. Process it. Get it right. That's all you can do. Say no more. Do what you say and say what you're gonna do. Say no more. Be true to yourself. Nobody else. I get a peace of mind every day now. I'm just trying to get me together. I get me together, I'll be great, y'all. You can't die with no money, but I can't get myself together. The shit show supervisor. Say no more. Do what you say what you're gonna do. Say no more.
All right, y'all seen that? Y'all seen that? Y'all heard him? Y'all seen it? The reason I wanted to show y'all that is number one, my name, for some reason he chooses to mention my name, which he said he was done with that. I get it. I'm cool with that. But what y'all just seen right there is a man that's really going through something. He's dealing with a lot of hurt. You can see it in his eyes. You can see it. You can see the karma. That's why I said, please believe in karma. It's real. Damn, I left my TV over there. Now that I think about it. No, he can have that TV. I ain't tripping off no damn TV. He did a video. Actually, he done 2 videos. Burps. In real life. He did one where he made a song about me. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Oh, he won his lick back. It was about, when he was talking about fighting and doing all of those silly shit. But he done that one. I left that alone. I ignored that one. It was comical to me. Then he did another video where he's talking about old girl, how that whole situation happened, how I even started the Roommate Chronicles. He did a video about that, telling people that, old girl, she left. She ended up leaving, y'all. The old girl that I was messing with that he wanted so bad, she ended up leaving. That was the... Hold on, let me cut this heat down. It's hot. It got hot as hell in here. Cut this heat down. Yeah, she ended up leaving, man. So, and you could see it in his face. Kind of a face of defeat, disappointment. I see that on this video when I watched it. And I want to say this. I think it's a good thing that I think it's a good thing that old girl left him. Cause she was a 2-3 month bitch. That's what she was. That's the type of girl she is. She's a pillar to post. She's a drifter. She's a vagabond. She's a drifter type, girl, little girl. And the reason I say I think it's a good thing that old girl left him is because now he probably sees it. In the back of his mind, he may not admit it. As you can see, he still has that narcissistic behavior. Like, I know I didn't do nothing wrong. I know I was a good friend, which everybody already knows the truth about that. So I'm not going to get into that. But the reason I say it's a good thing that girl left, because if she had stayed there, he was headed down a road to nowhere. I remember one thing that girl said to me when me and her were still dealing with each other. We was talking, conversating or something. And she said something like, a man's supposed to make sure his girl is straight on everything. I was like, ooh, shit, damn. What have I stuck my foot into? So that's why I say it's a good thing that maybe old girl left. He did, like I said, he did a video about it, but I think he took it down. But he was like, evidently they didn't see eye to eye on something. They couldn't agree on something or something happened. I don't know. He didn't go into detail about it. But I think he may have took that video down. But he on this video, I listened to him. And he said a lot of positive shit. Excuse me, y'all. He said a lot of positive shit as far as, do what you gonna say what you do and do what you say, which I believe in that wholeheartedly. But he needs to be talking about him. He needs to take these affirmations that he's saying and apply it to him. I thought about it. I was like, damn. When me and him was roommates, I looked at it like this. Man, we was sitting on a fucking gold mine. Just imagine having to split $1,100 in rent down the middle. Which is that to me that was a gold mine. And what I was so happy about is I think back about it and I was like, damn. I said, yeah, I thought we were sitting on a gold mine. And I when that situation happened, I was praying. I was like, God, I don't understand why I went from that to this. And then I thought back and I looked at it. And then I said to myself, Craig, you was only meant to be there for a little piece. A little season. That's not where I'm planting your feet at right now. But at the time when all this was happening, I didn't see that. In the beginning when I moved there, oh my God, I was so happy. I was like, damn, I got my own spot. I've got my own spot. And the thing that made me even more happy, it wasn't just that I had my own spot. It was the fact that when I told my boy, I would never forget. I'll never forget when I moved there, March the 24th. But before that, I told my boy, I said, guess what? He said, what, Daddy? I said, Daddy got his own spot now. Man, my boy had the biggest smile on his face, man, when I told him that. So, everything was good for a few months. But when I told my boy that, man, he had the biggest smile on his face. I was like, yes. I'm thinking to myself, Craig, you getting it? Hey, you getting it in, nigga. You getting it in. You getting it together. I never really did see the hatred and the enviness or none of that until I was dealing with an old girl and so my YouTube channel started getting some real momentum. That's when I really started seeing little subtle signs. But now that I'm here where I'm at in this room, and he said something on the video talking about he probably has a peace of mind being by himself. I can kind of relate to what he's saying when he said that, because me being in this little cozy motel room, which ain't much. It ain't much. It's enough though. You don't have to have much. I'm gonna tell y'all something about life. You don't have to have much to have enough. Let that sink in. You don't have to have much to have enough. And right now I've got enough. I've got plenty. But karma. When I say karma, this is the end result. You know. One thing I will say about watching that video he just did, he still has that narcissistic behavior inside his head, like he hasn't done anything wrong. If he can get past that, and be like, and wake up one morning or wake up one day and be like, you know what? I was kind of fucked up. I was foul the way I handled things, because that whole situation could have been handled different. You know, I look back at it and I was like, that shit could have been handled different. He could have just, said he wanted her, and that could have been the end of. But I like I said, man, that's neither here nor there. But maybe it was a good thing for him to see what kind of girl that was. Cause oh man, when I left, I'll never forget the night that happened, man. I can remember sitting on them steps. Once I got all my stuff packed up, it was like 2 a.m, and I was just sitting on the steps waiting for somebody to pick me up. So I sat on the steps from like 2 a.m. to 9 a.m, and somebody finally came and got me. And that's how I ended up where I'm at now. And and I thought about it. I was like, damn. At first I felt like I had failed. And I felt like, damn, why is this happening to me? I ain't done nothing. I've been moving and grooving the same way I do every single day, but you don't, the saying that some people say, you don't know a person until you start living with them. And I think that was one of those kind of situations. And you live and you learn, man. You're going to learn people every day of your life. But I think I got wrapped up so much into just saying that, damn, yeah, I got my own spot. Y'all seen me. Y'all seen how nice and clean it was in there when I was in the living room, and how I kept everything nice and laid. I was proud of that. But at the same time, I had forgot one thing. I had to remember something. Craig, this ain't in your name. Yeah, you a roommate. Yeah, you got your own. But at any given time, sugar could turn into shit. I had to realize that. And the thing that made me mad, the thing that pissed me off so much about that night, it wasn't the fact that he brought that girl back over there after I'd been dealing with her, and he wanted her so bad, or it wasn't none of that. It had nothing to do with the female. The thing that made me so mad is because I felt like I let my son down. I felt like I let my boy down. But once I talked to my baby mom, she's like, Craig, he is not tripping off that. He said, that boy, that boy crazy about your ass and he love you. She said, he know what's going on. Once she told me that, I felt so much better. But this video right here is the end result of karma. He might not never admit it, but that he's going through it. You kiss my ass. You tell me, if you've got $1,200 rent, you got light bill, you got phone bill, you got internet bill, you got to keep food in the house, and you doing it all by yourself, ain't no way in hell you can tell me you're not going to stress about it and you don't think about it when you lay down. For real. And it made me realize, yeah, Craig, you where you at right now, but guess what? You doing it. That's why I said on one of my last videos, I said, I'm not surviving out here. Not only am I surviving, I'm living. And when you handle people like me, such as myself, a good dude, man, good-hearted dude, give you the shirt off my back. You know what I mean? A lot of times ain't no such answer as no with me when a motherfucker needs something. When you handle people like that wrong, karma will get you. Please believe in karma. Karma is real. That's the only point I'm trying to make on this video. I'm not doing no fucking roommate chronicles. I don't have a need to do roommate chronicles no more. He done seen what happened now from dealing with that girl. She's a drifter, a vagabond. She's nothing. And maybe when he lays down at night by himself now, he gonna realize, damn, I fucked up. Because it could have been a gold mine. It could have been, to me, it could have been a gold mine. It could have been a chance for both of us to stack up some real bread in a short amount of time. But now that I'm here, I'm like, damn, Craig, since you've been here, you ain't had to ask nobody for nothing. People have given you things, truth be told, but I ain't really never, I might maybe had to ask somebody for a favor and just had to pay them back, but I don't have to ask nobody nothing when it comes to me paying what I need to pay when it comes to me being here. And I look at it like this. I don't look at this as like a motel room. I look at it like this. Okay, shit. If I had a real apartment, hell, I'd probably be paying $1,100, $1,200 a month anyway. With maybe a few more expenses. And that's how I got to treat it. And then these last 4 or 5 days, I had to realize and sit back and look at my life and be like, Craig, look at what you got in front of you, man. I got a beautiful, wonderful, loving mother. My granny, we celebrated my grandmama's 90th birthday. I was able to spend 4 or 5 days with my son, man, and watch him wake up and have fun with his cousins and enjoy breakfast. Oh, man, I can't even tell y'all the last few days I've had Thanksgiving. From last Wednesday up to now, man, it's been wonderful for me. So if somebody wants to call this karma for me, give me all the karma you got. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my YouTube channel, man. People watch me. They love me. I'm not going to say I never expected it. I just didn't know it was going to come this fast. And January was right around the corner. We don't even want to talk about 2026. But I wanted to send this message, man. Do right by people. That's all I'm going to say. If you do right by people, you know, you're going to have some ups and downs in life. But one thing I always stand on, man, is doing right by people. I don't care who they are. I don't care who they are. And it's not hard. It's not hard to do right by a person. But if you got that malice in the back of your mind that, oh, I bet I could get over on this motherfucker. I bet I could do this to him. I bet I could do that to him. Man, you're going to always struggle. You're going to always catch that karma. Like I said, I don't want to be long with this video, but I felt the need to do this. Like I said, I'm not doing no room. This ain't about no fucking roommate chronicles. That's not what this is. This is about life in general. Life, period. Karma is real. It's real, man. Do right by people. That's the message for today. Do right by people. That simple. I'm going to end this, y'all. But anyway, it's your boy Craig Cash. This is Craig Cash TV3. I hope everybody's having a blessed, positive, prosperous, fun-loving, laughing, joking. Keep the negative bullshit out your circle. And if you do got it, turn it into something comical. I'm going to continue with my reaction videos and do what I do on my YouTube channel. I'm a hate it, love me channel. Take me or leave me channel. We are in the building. I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed.
Craig Cash TV. We in the building.